Hello and welcome to Dwarf Fortress Monday. I've played a lot of Dwarf Fortress on the channel in the past, lots of live streams, some Let's Plays even, and one thing I have never done, however, is a regular edited series, and this is an attempt at that. Not everyone can sit down for 4 hours and watch an unedited playthrough of Dwarf Fortress without their mind going numb, and we'll see if this will be a little more watchable, a little more easy to get a handle on. So that's the idea here. For those of you interested, I am using the Lazy Noob pack with the Vetlinger tile set, and that's basically it. Most everything else is pretty average stuff. But let's get in here. I've already made my world. We've gone 250 years here on Strasb Tuznung, and let's build a fortress for all the glory of Untinti. I have a theme and I guess a setting here for this playthrough. We'll get to that when we get to looking at our world first off. If you're not familiar with Dwarf Fortress, I'll do my best to explain what's happening and what you're looking at here. It's not the prettiest of games, but it is. The more you play it, the prettier it gets, I think. So here, we got our world here. It's gone 250 years of generation. There's towns and fortresses and elves and dwarves and humans all over the place. Goblins. All the gray is mountains, of course. The omega signs are other dwarven fortresses that are out there. Yellow eyes are elves that are all over the place. We've got the pink stuff is goblins. The humans are like the little plus sign here, the pound sign, the asterisk. Those are human settlements. You can see some roads have been placed in here as well. This has all been generated over 250 years. One of the amazing parts of this game, I should add. There's a bit of a swamp down this way. We have a savanna up here, which I'm going to be eyeballing there. There's a volcano down here, which I was looking at earlier, but it isn't really very buildable without having a giant map. During generation, I had just a couple of these little necromancy towers, these pink eyes, and about 200 years in, they sort of just exploded, and there is undead everywhere. Every eye is a necromancy tower, so necromancers are sort of taking over the place. But I dabbled around with this just a bit, and I found a place, I think was right about here, I think is where it was. Maybe it was maybe I think it was this one. And so right here in the savannah. So here's the setting. I'll find my spot. We are part of the Dwarven group. We are part of the awe-inspiring Salve. They live over here in this continent. Well, actually, all one continent, on this side of the island. And we have decided we've had enough. We've been underground our whole lives. We've gone rabid. And we can't handle it anymore. So we're going to go out. We're settling in a savanna. We will not be digging down any. We're going to be building an above-ground fortress and not going underground, essentially. We've lost our minds, and we will find a deity that matches our mind loss here momentarily as we get into the game. But that's the setting. I'm going to do my best to not dig underground. We're going to be eating strawberries and grapes. It's going to be terrible. And not building a vast underground empire, but a big fortress or castle, maybe, even if we get to that point. So that's the idea. Let me see if I can find my spot here. We're in the Hills of Melting, over here in the tropical scrublands, way up north, next to 4 different towers and a band of goblins. There's humans, elves, and dwarves also nearby us. It's going to be pretty active around here. It's very flat. It's just a flat savanna. There is a river flowing through. I can't dig down, so we got to make sure we get water from that. I mean, we can dig like to get dirt or whatever and flatten a couple things, but no tunnels is the idea here. And we'll see how it goes. I'm going to chop a bunch of trees and see if we can get a bit of a fort started up first off. But let's go ahead and embark. And as far as my journey, we probably should prepare this carefully, shouldn't we? Actually, I've never really used any of these auto ones. I'm a crafts dwarf. No, let me go ahead and prepare carefully. I'll get this thing set up. I didn't put a lot of points in here, but we have just a few minor skills. We've got carpenter, woodcutter, of course. I think that the Glundir here is my fighter, axeman, shield user, trainer. Greymeister is my doctor, I do believe. Yep, doctor. We got Hyphos, the talker, mobster, which was, I don't remember what mobster was. The grower, and Noak is my brewer, and cook. I'm just grabbing names from Patreon and YouTube supporters here for this. And I have brought no seeds. We're gonna immediately go out, scrounge up some seeds to get some planting going. I've got one pick just to have something around so we can get something going as far as cleaning things out. Battle axes and the basic stuff. I have sort of a ranch idea here, so we've got a lot of animals with us. Some hens, chickens, cows. Cows are expensive. Cats, dogs, usual stuff, bunnies. And my fortress name is going to be Tower Staff. And we call ourselves the Canyon of Dawn. Okay, let's embark.
This will be our new home.
You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of Ghostan Sibrek. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provided for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. It's spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the cheetahs get hungry. The chapter of Dwarven history here begins at this place, Erdimnormor, Tower Staff. Strike the earth. All right. Welcome to the Savannah. I don't think I've ever done a Savannah map before. Let's see what we got here. So we do have a river down in the bottom in the southwest. It's a tiny map. I usually play on bigger maps. I was kind of afraid of the FPS death. It's gonna be kind of tiny, but we can use up most of this space and have our fortress here. We'll make sure we get the river, maybe ford it into our fortress as well. A couple little patches of dirt, I guess is what the little divots in the ground. Okay. Anything else out here? All my animals that I brought with me, which is quite a lot. We got an owl out there flying around. And, yeah, I suppose we get started here. We got lots of trees around, so let's go ahead and get those marked up and chop them down. I'm just going to chop everything down. Hopefully I have enough trees here to survive enough to make, what we need. There are shallow metals at this place, and so we may get a little bit of, no tunnels again, but a little bit of digging to get some copper or something out of the ground, whatever it may be. And we'll see if we can find that. But let's just get everyone started up on some jobs. I definitely need to make sure we get people that are out grabbing some plants. If I push the right button. And let's gather up. I'm going to do this basically what I did before and just grab up as many plants as we can get. Because we're going to grab everything and get the farm started up here. And then once the trees get cleared out, we'll go ahead and get our first... I think we'll start out with just like a building, one building, and then we'll sort of work our way up from there. We've got Asaria is chopping some trees down. I do have 2 axes, so I'm going to go ahead and give, I'll give Hyphos, I think. We'll give it to Red Cat. Red Cat, I need you to go and do the job as well. I need you to go ahead and do some wood cutting also, please. Get him out there. Grab an axe. Go chop some trees down. There they go, getting the trees chopped. And there they go. So we'll get those trees, those lots of wood laying around. What kind of wood is this? Lychee? Lychee? Round lime? Finger lime? Sure. Okay, so I guess it's fine being in the middle. Maybe we should start up kind of close to the water. This would be over here, maybe. This would be a good spot for our starting thing. Let's do that. So let's build a bit of a wall and get it started up like right over here somewhere, I think. Right over this way would be good. Right like that. Okay, and we'll throw in a door, I think. Right about there. Would be alright. We can probably have a side door and all that. We'll just do that for now, though. We'll get that built up. These above ground forts, I love doing the above ground stuff, but it just takes forever to get it going. So I think this sort of, being able to edit this thing and chop it down into reasonable bits, I think will be a good way of doing it. So we'll have our main hall here. We'll throw our stockpile and everything in there as well, just to get it started, and then we can branch out from there. Once we get the stuff up and running, maybe we can go ahead and get a second place built up for like food, like a barn of some kind. So let's go ahead and build, I think another one of these. It's like a small little shack somewhere for our food. Let's just throw it down. Where's my edge of my map? Down this way. So let's just put it down over here somewhere just to get some food set up. Because we can put our fishermen over here also and start working on that. Okay, and we'll get that set up like that. There we go. We'll have a doorway. I think I want one on this side, so I'm going to have like a fisher hut. The fisherman will go in here, and then we'll have the farmer and maybe the still. Oh, maybe the butcher will go over here. We'll clear that one out. And yeah, all my buildings will go kind of squeeze in here. And then the farm will be probably over like on this side over here. I think probably be good. Let's see what we can get. We may have grabbed... Is anyone picking stuff up? I don't know if anyone's actually gathering plants. I'll make sure I have someone that's doing that. Who wants to do it? My planter. Mobster. We'll let no one do it. Actually, you're a farmer. You're a planter. Okay, mobster. I want you. So I would like you to do the jobs of gathering food and yeah, that one. Do that one, please. Don't worry about hauling things. Just get me those plants gathered up, please. And then he should go out and do that in just a minute. And we'll get those picked up, throw into a stockpile, which I'm going to go ahead and make. I'm just going to set up... I may just set up an everything stockpile in here. Just for now. This may actually just turn into a big barn at some point. I do want to make sure we get food separated, though. Let's just separate the important ones and get them placed out. There's food, finished goods, and furniture in there. I think I am actually going to go ahead and put in my Carpenters Workshop and just set it in here for now. This is like a temporary holding spot for it. I should go ahead and get my animals placed as well. I'm going to put them... They're going to go live right over here somewhere. There should be enough food for them to take care of this place here. Like that. This will be a spot for animals. We can go ahead and mark them all down. We do that. Okay, and that's everybody there. Except for the dogs and cats, of course. They can go wander wherever they want to go. We'll have to get a wall. You can only go so close to the edge. So we'll have to make sure we get a wall in here somewhere. But the farm doesn't really have to be within the wall. Right? We can set a fortress. So if we get attacked, we can run back into the fortress and defend. It doesn't have to be giant. We don't have to enclose the whole town. So if this is like a border, we could build our town sort of up this way. It's going to be kind of hard. We'll have to do some multiple story stuff. Again, I'm not opposed to like having like an underground cellar for storing food, but I am a bit opposed to doing much of that. So I'll try to resist that, any of that. We'll make sure we have this set up as fishing. Does anyone know how to fish? I don't know if anyone knows how to do that, so we should probably mark that as well. And set up a fishing spot like right over here somewhere. Grab as many fish as we can get out of that. This will be my fish spot and my water source. Let's go ahead and see if we have any more spots for farming yet. We're going to put it down here. Yeah, like right over here I think it'd be good. Let's just do rows of 5 because I'm not sure how much we actually have. In fact, we might actually do less than that. Let's do 3 there. And then we'll do another 3. Because we might not have enough of this to... We'll see what plants we get. We're gonna have kind of a variety of things once it comes in. You can see it actually right now. We can go to the kitchen. We have the plump helmets, which we'll brew into some drinks, of course. I brought a bunch of drinks with me as well. We don't have anything yet. Okay. Are you not picking things up yet, buddy? Pick things up for me. Farm is finishing up. Mobster's working on that, and there, I think is that Mobster right there? That's Red Cat. Where'd Mobster go? There he goes. He's finally getting some plants. Excellent. Zoom in on follow. Let's follow him. So there he's grabbing the plants out of the ground, and we should get some seeds out of that. We can pop them into our small farm here. We'll have to have a pretty big farm to make sure everything is up and running, and you can make beer out of pretty much anything, so that won't be a problem, I don't think. It's just going to be a problem figuring out... I don't think we're going to have a winter time here where it's pretty hot in the savannah, of course, so that isn't something to worry about either. My river shouldn't freeze. I hope it doesn't. If it does, that's going to be a problem. He's hauling all that stuff. He's going to toss it into my food stockpiles up this way. Let me go see if we can put anything into my farm yet. Nope. Not yet. Not yet. All right, well, we'll get some stuff eventually. We can make some seeds or make some drink out of it, and that'll probably help it as well. So we got some leaves, but that's about it so far. But if we can get a still up and running, which I think I'm going to make my kitchen a separate spot. Let's put it over here on this side. So let's build another one. Well, eventually I'll go in here and I'll put in some roofs and all that kind of stuff. But for now, we'll just get things separated and get them sort of, up and running at least. So let's build over on... we can go up something like this. Right where the cart is. And like right around in here, we can just do a small kitchen. And then like a big tavern, I guess, could be attached to that as well. I suppose we could do something like this down here. We'll enclose the wagon. We'll get rid of that anyway. And then we can have our tavern, which will be right here. We can always go multiple stories on that tavern if we need to, which we probably will. Like that. It's big. Maybe a bit much to take on right now, but we'll deal with it. I'm gonna go ahead and clear that out, and then my way into this place, we'll do double doors there. And we'll put a side door in here on this one so we can get into the kitchen. This is what I'm really concerned about, is getting that kitchen in here. So let's go ahead and build our kitchen. Mostly the still, actually. Not the kitchen, but the still. Did I make that big enough? I didn't. Hang on. Okay, there we go. That way we can fit. It's not centered now, but that's fine. We can put the still in there and a kitchen in there. The still will go, yeah, one can go there and one can go over here somewhere. Let me actually bump it out just one more notch just to make it so we can sit on the things on the side. Let's do that. Custard apple wood. Yeah. Some of that, please. And then we'll adjust this thing and make it to where the wall can go like that instead. Whoops. Yeah, like that. Okay. Just like that. We can put like a, I don't know, a statue right there or something. And then, so my still's right there. We'll do the kitchen. I guess I can go ahead and do the kitchen. No, I probably shouldn't. We'll wait till we get more dwarves in here before we do that. So that'll get made as soon as our brewer is busy not doing anything. And we should pick up a few seeds, I think, just by grabbing stuff. I think. Where's he at? Yeah, he's out somewhere. Oh, is that him over there? Yeah, he's over there. Grabbing some more plants. Seems to be a lot of the same thing. Bitter melon vines, rice plants, prickleberries. Okay. I debated about putting my my farm underground and just like digging out like a dirty spot underground, you know, underground one level. I think it's more interesting to try to do this completely above ground though. So that's the goal. The carpenter shop is up and running. I got to figure out what I want to make here, though. We do need some buckets, of course. So we'll go ahead and get the basic stuff up and running. We'll probably need some barrels. So we'll get that up and going. We'll get a couple chairs, maybe just one chair, one table, just to put in here for now to get that the tavern running. People have a place to sit and eat. We'll need bedrooms, and I haven't decided yet whether I want to build like a big apartment complex or like individual houses. If we did the individual houses, I'd have to do like, you know, like 8 dwarves per house. Or maybe just 5 dwarves per house. That would be, if we got 100 dwarves, that's 20 different houses to fit in this little area. I'm not sure I could fit that in because it's kind of tiny. But we can always go multiple levels. So actually, maybe it could work. Maybe it could work, actually. I like the idea of that. The military, of course, could have their own barracks they could live in. We can make this work. Yeah, no problem. So anyway, the still's up and running. Let's go ahead and get it doing its thing. I want you to extract from plants, please, and just do it on repeat. And it should take out some seeds, I think. And it will be set there. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming in. Ooh, taro, eh? I don't want to cook the plum helmets because I want to make sure we, well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't care about the plum helmet seeds now, do I? So never mind. Never mind about that. I don't have anyone fishing right now. Everyone's busy doing all the hauling. I should get like a wood stockpile somewhere. Let's go ahead and set that up. A wood stockpile, and we'll put it over here against the side. Just to have a big batch of wood there. And then the caravan, I was going to break it down. I think it's fine where it is, though. It's inside the tavern. No big deal. Eventually, we'll put some floors on this place to make it a little nicer. And what is that? What are you? You are a Black Mamba. Oh, my. Everyone stay away from that. So, one last thing I want to look at here, though. If I can look at it. Let me see if I can. So, we have to figure out... We have to discover... Right, we're rabid dwarves. We've lost our mind. We have to figure out, who do we worship? We got to find somebody that speaks to our get out of the underground desires. So we've got metals, minerals, no. Jewels and wealth. Fortresses, war, death, and suicide. Not that guy. Mountains and lust. Who are you? Laws and death. We got the glittery. Dance. We just worship dance? The glittery. Name is the glittery. Is that what it is? Just the dance? Mountains and lusts. Maybe we just love the mountain so much. Tobul. Pregnancy and silence. Healing. Fish. I don't know. If you have an idea, let me know. We have to figure out something here. Clearly, though, Tinty is... I was hoping for, like, a... I don't know. Not that guy. However, if we're Rabid, maybe we do love that. Mountains and lust. That might actually work. Tobal. Mountains and lust. We lust for the mountains, for the above-ground mountains. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll forget. If you have any ideas, let me know. Also, I'll probably just pull names when I get new dwarves in here. I'll just pull names from Patreon and YouTube. But if you want to be bumped on that list, just let me know and I'll add you to. I'll make sure I get you prioritized, I should say. Anyway, we'll let these things finish building up. I'm gonna get probably some roofs on these things, maybe some floors, and actually I can probably put my chair in. Nope, not yet. We're still busy on that. Looks like Red Cat is working on that. Before we get anywhere, actually, let me look at my expedition leader Hyphos and take a look at the guy. What's he think? I'm curious. Tell me everything. He felt satisfied it worked, annoyed, dwelling upon drinking without using a goblet or mug. It's terrible, isn't it? Worshipper of the glittery. The glittery. Maybe we do go with the glittery. Strange. Clean shaven, long mustache, arranged in double braids, very long beard. He likes native platinum, nickel, silver. I don't know what metal is here. We do have a shallow metal nearby. It's probably copper or something. It could be gold, I suppose. Unfettered after staying occupied. Okay. Unfocused after being unable to pray to the glittery. The glittery. I think maybe the glittery is it. Is that our guy? It's such a strange name, but I think the glittery is it. And Pena? Who's Pena? I don't remember seeing Pena in that list. No Pena on this list. However, there is the glittery Lord of the Dance. I think that's got to be it. That's got to be it. We've lost our minds. We love we love the outdoors. We love to dance. This is our people. This is who we've become. What's Dwarf Fortress done to me? Okay. Oh, something's fighting. What's happening? The Black Mamba, is that what it is? Black Mamba is fighting. Don't eat my hens. No, no, no. Where is it? It's right there. It's going to eat my hens. Well, we can't have that. I have one person that knows how to fight. I don't think he has an axe, though. We can't handle a Black Mamba. Okay. Let's create a squad real quick. And we don't have any armor. So we're going to say, I guess no uniform. Just grab whatever you can get. And go kill the thing. The only person that knows how to fight is Viglundir here. So he's going to be the guy to fight. Am I going to have my first death? I don't want to die already. Alright, buddy. The snake is killing my chickens. The eviscerators of brass. I thought it said Brazil at first. I was confused. I want you to attack. Where is he at? Where'd the snake go? I lost the snake. The Black Mamba. Where is he? There he is right there. Oh, he's going to die. I just know he's going to die. Go eviscerate it. There he goes. Oh. That was way too easy. Well done, Viglundir. That was quite all right. Oh, he killed my hen? Did you kill both my hens? Man, I brought 2 hens. No, maybe I brought more than that. No, I brought more than 1 hen. Excellent. Excellent. I had some extra points. I only had 2 in there, and then I had some extra points, so I bought a couple of more. Okay. I thought I was about to have a bit of a problem. Okay, before we end this thing, let's make sure I add to my list. I want to make sure we get a couple nest boxes in here, which are they under here, or I can never remember. They must be under the Crafts Dwarf shop. So, okay, we'll get them eventually. I think we'll call it a day here, though. We have the still up and running. It is extracting from plants. We will hopefully get some seeds soon, and we can plant this guy in the ground. Looks like Mobster is still out grabbing some plants to hopefully get some farming going. And there's a little bit of blood in the water. Okay. That's where we'll end this. So thanks for watching. And I will continue this next week. We will do a bit more. We've got a bit of a start here. We got a couple buildings. I think it's just going to be a warehouse over here. It may be just like, it may actually be craft shop over here. I will put roofs on everything and make it look a little more reasonable. And I think what we'll do is we got farmland over here, but we can put like a wall around this and have maybe even smaller. We don't have to have, you know, the farmland can be, the animals can be moved over here. We have farmland over this way. It'll be fine. And we'll set it up that way. But we had our first kill. Congratulations, Viglendir. You did it. We should get a butcher. Let's get my butcher built real quick. Butcher is you? Yeah. A butcher is going to go right there. Out of coffee wood. Coffee wood. All right. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.